Just to kind of break it down so that you guys kind of understand the BTS community and what that looks like. All of you are app members, right? You're all part of the BTS app. And then loads of you started the 5-Day Better You program. You got the 5-Day Better You program. You became a nutrition client. Well, there's something else after that. You can be a nutrition ambassador. And that's exactly what the stories of all these incredible humans shared with us is like, what does that look like? How does that feel? This is so easy to do because it's a lifestyle, right? Has anyone ever felt like they've gone onto something and they're like, oh my goodness, this has felt restrictive. I wasn't able to have Prosecco. I wasn't able to have chocolate. No, that is not going to work for me. I want to come to a plan where I can do something for a lifestyle, right? So what do? We get incredible results. You girls have all just told me how many amazing results that you've got, and then help others get incredible results and feel healthy. You know, last night I was on a call with somebody. It's 9 o'clock at night, and they're interested in losing the baby weight. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you're going to love this. She said, yeah, I've just been really struggling because I've been restricting myself. I have got a lack of energy. I don't feel motivated. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to start, right? Because I know that when she gets started with our program, the results that she's going to get will change her life. It sounds kind of like over the top and cheesy, like how I'm going to change your life. But we really do. We really do change people's lives with this. And the cool thing is that you get to earn extra income through your impact. You know, just like my favorite movie is Bridesmaids. I could watch that over and over again. Now, I don't know how many people I've referred that to, but Bridesmaids definitely doesn't send me, a little cut each time that I refer it. But what's really cool about what we do is that we reward you for helping other people, because you should be rewarded, right? You should be rewarded for helping other people and spreading the word about how great your results are. So I want you to hear from some of the team because this is really where you're going to hear these beautiful, beautiful stories. So I love this. Now, Megan's story, I actually used your story again last week. I use Megan's story a lot because I just get teary-eyed every single time that I talk about it. So instead of me getting teary-eyed and upset and crying, you're probably like, why is this so sad for Rebecca? I'm going to pass it straight over to Megan.
Guys, I'm a very different person today than when I first encountered Rebecca and my whole amazing journey with this community started. I found Rebecca on X-Hit. Let me see some hands in the air if you can relate. Back in the X-Hit days, I was doing her workouts as a university student back in Scotland, where I'm from. I was on the floor. I don't even think I could afford a yoga mat, right? But I was watching her in some sunny, beautiful location in Greece and in Hawaii, and it took my mindset to a happier place than where I was at that point in time. And one day I was scrolling Facebook. I was now in America, right? I'd come over to pursue my career in engineering. Stuck at a desk, if anybody can relate, clocking in 9 to 5, doing something I did not want to do. And I'm scrolling through her beautiful, shiny, amazing Facebook, like wondering, how can she be living this incredible life and owning her time and traveling the world? And her life looks fun. Mine doesn't right now. And when I saw she was hosting a fake camp, that disconnect between where she was and where I was everything I needed to know that I had to show up. I wasn't confident. I was on my lowest weight ever, guys. I'd struggled with eating disorders for 10 years of my life. So I was not the healthiest, happiest person in the world. But Rebecca was at that point the healthiest, happiest person I knew. And we sat down on a couch and she said, you know what? I'm just looking for people to lock arms with me and change the world. That's the day that really changed my life forever. I got started on our amazing nutrition program. I'm up 20 pounds of healthy weight and lean muscle mass. I have more confidence than ever. And I've got to own my time just like I wanted. I'm no longer in engineering. I do this full time. Traveled with Rebecca and this amazing team, getting to pay forward what we do and meet other incredible humans and help them, gain weight, lose weight, get healthy, make extra income. It's the most rewarding thing ever. And last month, let me not forget, last month, I paid myself $5,000.
And I just kind of took her under my wing. I'm like, you're great. You're coming with me. And that was awesome. And very, very similar to this girl, Arena, as well.
I found out about Rebecca from the Vogue magazine, actually. Who else is reading about fitness in the fashion magazine? So that was me. And this is how I found out that there was this workout going on. It was, I think, exactly 5 years. It was January or beginning of February when I started looking for the ways to get in a better shape. I was just not confident enough to show up and speak with the person that I admired so much. And I thought, okay, I did a recipe, so I have to show up. Okay, and I remember I also came to her house and we were listening to what I recorded, and Rebecca and girls in the office were like, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. And I never felt this kind of support in any other community in any other place. And I was like, yes, I want to stay here. I want to do whatever we can do together. Rebecca told me about the plan, and I was vegetarian at the time, and I still am, and I just didn't know the importance of protein. There's this easy way. You're gonna love, you're gonna love the routine. It's if you can count to 3, then you can do that. So I started on the plan, and I dropped 5% body fat in 5 weeks. I finally saw my abs, and people around me started noticing that too. So he said, okay, you got the results, so you can help them. Just share what you do. And this is how it became. I started doing this, and I didn't even plan to do this. Helping others was not the plan when I originally reached out, wanting to get my own results. So yeah, now doing this and loving being a trainer, loving to be part of the community, and this is absolutely a dream come true.
They also became fitness trainers on the app, and neither of them had any experience whatsoever, but I just believe in people. I can see something in people that maybe they don't even see in themselves. But both of them, before you guys go anywhere, you want to write down these dates in your diary. You want to write down the 12th and 13th of March, because I met both of these incredible individuals at a fit camp. They were following me on social media, but then I actually got to meet them in person. So 12th and the 13th, I'm going to be in the UK, in England, and I want you girls to come and see me and do exactly what Megan and Arena did. Is don't be scared to come up to me and say hi, and let me see you in real life. Let's go with Jess, special person in my life. She's also my family.
Hey, yeah, I met Becca in a very different way than I think the most of you or any of you probably have. And that's because I had this boyfriend at the time. We went out. He was so interesting. We had a great date. I almost stood up that date, right? But I went out on the date anyway. And he, as we started dating, he was like, I think you and my sister are going to really get along. And I was like, really? Like, why? He's like, well, you have a small dog and she has small dogs, and you're into fitness and she's into fitness, and she likes nutrition and she likes helping people. And like, that's you. Then I do as most people do, go on Instagram. I'm like, James, your sister's famous. Like, why did you leave that part out? And I was a personal trainer too, so we did naturally have a lot of stuff to talk about. And it was really easy getting to know Rebecca and just seeing what she had built, this community, BTS burn, it was amazing to me. It was so far away from anything that I had ever seen. I came from a really small town. I didn't know who Rebecca Louise was, but I very soon found out what she was all about. And actually, she had one thing that I never had and always wanted, which was friendship and community and a girl gang. And I can get so emotional, but I won't. But I was a loner. I don't know if anyone else was a loner growing up or didn't have many friends or just kept to a really, really small circle. Not being confident, shy, whatever it must be, that was me. And I actually truly made some incredible friends by being open-minded. And so I'm so grateful to my now husband, James, and my sister-in-law, Rebecca, for just taking me in and loving me and accepting me. And now I get to be a part of this community and I get to make an impact. And it is so amazing. I never really found a career that I love. I'm now a full-time dog mom. I stay at home and I help people all over the world utilizing my knowledge in fitness and nutrition. Let's just make the world healthier and happier. Oh, and last month doing this from the couch, from my own home and traveling, I made over $4,000 paying myself, and it's just so cool. It really is. Thank you so much.
Love it. All right, let's go over to Sammy real quick.
I'm actually from Auckland, New Zealand, and I found Rebecca and this opportunity also through her brother James. We went to college together in the States, and when I moved back to New Zealand, I knew something had to change. I wasn't feeling happy, I wasn't feeling confident, and so I reached out to James. I saw what Rebecca was also doing, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. How do I get in on that? And so I started. I dropped 35 pounds, 15% body fat, gained energy, but the biggest thing for me was I gained my confidence back. And when I gained that confidence back, people started noticing. They were asking what I was doing, and I was like, I guess I can show you how to do it too. If I can do it, you can probably do it. And that's what I started doing, and that gave me the opportunity to actually leave a full-time job that I really wasn't happy with. I wasn't feeling fulfilled, so I was, just started helping more people, gaining more income, which was awesome. And that also led me to start doing things that I was also more passionate about, being a snowboard instructor, being a tour guide, things like that.
I actually first started following Rebecca. I found her on YouTube. Finding this community just pulled me out of such a bad place. And it's just been the most amazing thing. I finally when we went into lockdown, finally plucked up the courage to message Rebecca. Again, I'm the same as Megan. I didn't have the courage to speak to her, but I was like, hey, I've got time. I messaged her and I was like, I've been following you for 5 years. You know, I think I'm eating healthily, but I'm not seeing the results. And, you know, you're the same age as me. How can I be like you, basically? And she took me under her wing straight away. I'll always remember that first voice note that she sent me being like, I got you, we got this together. I just want to say that it doesn't have to be a physical thing. It could just be a mental thing as well. Anything. This community is fantastic. I've met so many friends along the way. I went to an amazing event this weekend where I got to walk the red carpet, VIP, and be celebrated for me and helping other people around the world. Oh, and last month, I managed to earn over £700 and nearly $1,000 in income alongside now going back to my performing.
Taylor.
Oh my gosh, you guys are touching my souls and it means so much to be here. Hello, everyone. I found Rebecca literally after I tried everything to see results and I never found something that worked for me. I was, you know, on YouTube as well, just like Alana, and I'm sure you can all relate. If you've done a YouTube workout, it literally kicked your booty, am I right? And I started and did the 5 Day Better You program. It literally changed my life. I told you guys, 13 years I was looking for results. I was finally down 40 pounds. I gained confidence and I was really able to level up my mindset and be able to finally feel alive. Like I just, like even when Jess was saying like that loner, I was that girl. I realized if I looked for this for 13 years, I was like, there are so many other people out there who not only need these results, but need this kind of support system, the community. You guys all motivate and inspire me so much. So I just feel so honored to share with you guys. And of course, I mean, helping so many people around the world, it's just been truly an honor to have people feel that best version of themselves. Oh, and I definitely didn't want to tell you guys, it was insanely amazing. I did a lot of jobs that I hated before, and now I did make $2,500.
I'm Sinead. I'm in Yukon, Canada. Shout out to my Canadian BTES girls. I actually heard of Rebecca by chance encounter. My story is a little bit different. So I was having coffee with a friend of mine back in Nova Scotia, Canada, where I am from. And we were talking about how we needed to get in shape. I wanted to lose weight. And a woman walked by and said, I'm sorry, I don't mean to eavesdrop, but have you ever heard of Rebecca Louise? Her workouts changed my life. So that night I started on her YouTube videos. And then a year later, I did the 5 Day Better You program and got my own coach. And then I blocked her for a year. Megan is my coach because of kind of like what Arena said. I was scared. I didn't want to do it. I was afraid. So then 1 year later, I reached out again and I got started on my nutrition plan and I'm down 32 pounds. And I actually struggled with my weight for 17 years of my life since I was 11 years old. And it's just been so amazing. I decided I wanted to help people feel as incredible as I did. I was doing this very part-time at first, but I decided to switch because I was a broke criminology student and I wasn't loving what I was doing anymore. But this brings me joy and it just fills my heart. And I have so many awesome friends being in the middle of nowhere, Canada. And last month, I actually made $1,100.
Crazy story, like somebody just overhearing, like you never know what some person says. And the thing that I want to point out here is Sinead took action. She took action immediately. She didn't go, oh, that was nice. That person told me about Rebecca Louise. If she hadn't taken action that day, she would not be on this call right now. She would not be living in her passion. She would not have been finding a solution to her weight. She would not be able to help other people. I'm telling you, when you take action, and how many times have I heard, you've heard me say this over and over again. I'm saying, action is what's going to get you where you want to go. So I just want to commend you, Sinead, for not only just like listening to that woman, but actually going home and taking the action, because if you hadn't have done that, your life would be looking very, very different.
I found actually Rebecca is many years ago, and from the YouTube. I needed someone I can understand. English is my second language, and I needed someone that I can clearly understand what they're saying. I was trying to lose 66 pounds. It was insane, and I was searching self-love. I lost all my confidence. That if you trying to do yourself, it's not working. You need to support. That's why I joined this team. That's why I joined this community. I'm not alone. You are my family. Even I lost 10% of body fat. I was size 16 and now I'm size 6. I gained so much confidence. I'm happier than ever. And I don't feel alone anymore. And best part is last month I earned $1,000 and it's everything to me. You know, I never joined this team as a money. I was joined here for found someone. I don't want to feel alone in the UK. And I have a family all around the world now.
I met Rebecca on YouTube. I was working out, doing a lot of different things. At one point, it was 2 hours a day, 8 hours a day, which was insane. I'm not getting the results I want. I lost the weight. I was gaining it back because I wasn't doing it in a healthy way. I signed up for the 5-Day Better You program and thought it wasn't going to go anywhere. I was like, I don't really fit in with anybody. But no, it was the total opposite. I was embraced by everyone and felt so loved. It changed my life because I have started helping others with their journey. I struggled for a long time, and so I was like, nobody deserves to feel this way. I lost 20 pounds. I finally kept it off for the longest ever. And now helping other people, I've been able to go to retreats. And so I've seen Rebecca not only once in California, but a couple times. And even in Florida, we went to a retreat together and the team. And so just so incredible being able to bond with everyone and, you know, creating these relationships.
Then over to Sarah.
A little bit about how I found Rebecca in this incredible community. I was working what I thought was my dream job at the time, and then found myself in a health situation where I couldn't go to work anymore. I was confused. I was in a dark place. So these workouts was what I came for. The mindset is what I stayed for. And then I found out, you know, I got started on my nutrition plan. Oh my gosh, guys, the very, very, very first day, I remember I was a little skeptical at the beginning. I was like, I don't know about like protein powders and stuff. They always taste bad. I don't know how I feel about that. And I got started my first day. I felt the difference. Like my body was like thanking me for finally feeding it good nutrition. I felt so much better that first day. And it really got me excited. And I went on to lose 10 pounds in my first couple months and just like physically feeling better, looking better. My mental state was changing. I was so excited about everything that was going on. And I realized how much this had helped me and the opportunity to be able to help other people do that as well. So I said yes. I got started with the team, and it really led to so many more opportunities in my life than I thought. I thought I had lost my dream job in the past, but what came about from all of this was finding my passion in life. Guys, last month, as very, very, very part-time, I made over $600 doing this from literally anywhere.
All these stories have just like made me want to like re-sign up again. I don't know about you, but I found Rebecca on YouTube. I'm a squirrel sometimes. I get so distracted. I couldn't stick to a workout program or a trainer without getting distracted until I found Rebecca. I needed to lose 20 pounds for my wedding that was coming up. And I wasn't doing it. I wasn't getting anywhere by myself. And that picture right there where you see that pre-workout, that's what started it all for me, because I reached out with Rebecca and I was like, hey, I need a pre-workout. I need some energy, but I can't be jittery. It can't affect my anxiety because I was not in a great mental state. And so she's like, all right, I got what you need. And she got me started on everything that I needed. And I lost 20 pounds. And I remember sitting there in my wedding dress, drinking a mimosa. I was like, I found where I needed to be. And I was like, there's nothing I want to go back to school for. There's so much money on the line. I was like, I don't want to do that, but I was married now and I needed some income. I needed to help pay for those groceries. And that's where this opportunity had come from. And I felt so grateful for it because that first couple months, I was able to pay for my car payment with a couple extra $100. Rebecca is like that older sister that I have that is just like, will wrap me in a hug and make me feel so good. And that's exactly what I needed. And this is exactly where I needed to be.
Yes, you're going to get amazing results when you do your workout. You're going to get amazing, amazing results with your nutrition. The personal development side of this and the growth of taking action and saying yes to something that you have never even done before is really what's going to put you into that next trajectory. I've just had the most unbelievable 8.5 years being part of this community and growing it bigger and just sharing this with you girls. Like, you know, for me, I really struggled with weight in my teens. I was down to 86 pounds. I didn't feel confident in my body. I thought that you have to take steroids to get abs. I was like, all these people who are ripped up and shredded, they must be taking steroids. Well, I started on my nutrition plan just like you girls did 8.5 years ago. Took my first sip of my shake and I was in love with the products. I was like, these taste amazing. I get to have these every single day. Dropped 6% body fat, gained 5 pounds of lean muscle in my first 6 weeks and been able to maintain it. And because I got such great results, I was like, my mom, you're getting started on this too. You've been struggling to lose weight for 26 years. I think I've got you the solution. And I got her started on the products and she dropped 42 pounds and kept it off. And for my mom to lose the weight and now be running and hiking, I was like, wow, I have literally changed my mom's life. And I've been trying to change it for years and years and years before, but I never had the solution that would work for her. And so I just started helping my friends and family with the results that I got, sharing my mom's results. And it literally became this like side thing, this thing that I did on the side. You're telling me that you've got a lack of energy, you don't love what you're doing. Like, I have a solution for you, right? And it's like, how can I not share it with people? And that's really why we're here today, because I want to make sure that everybody understands that there is something else out there for them, and that we have this incredible like community right here. So we have amazing, you guys on the products, put your favorite shake flavor in the chat. Now, Luke's is mint choc chip, and right now he's in charge of making shakes. So every morning I'm getting a mint choc chip shake. I'm not complaining. My favorite is the mango pineapple with the active fiber in and the probiotic. That's absolutely my favorite. But we just have the best products in the world. You know, we're the #1 nutrition company, you know, $9 billion in sales in a year. Like, that's mental. And it's amazing. It's complete nutrition. And I was talking to somebody yesterday and they were saying, wow, like, I'm not spending money on foods that aren't good for me anymore because I've got something that's great from my body that I can use from our products every single like hour of the day. Now, the cool thing is that we are all over the world, right? We have people here, I think from, I don't know, 20 different countries in that original chat, but we are literally from all over the world. So it doesn't matter where you live, you can be part of what we're doing. You know what? I could tell you all of the facts all day long, but I wanted you to hear the stories of the girls that's changed their lives by becoming a nutrition ambassador. All right. And so here we are. If you just want to take a screenshot of this, that you can see the different things that you get, you know, as you're an app member, you get the 5-Day Better You program. And you get a daily workout. But look what you get as a nutrition ambassador. Daily workout, 5-Day Better You program, a personalized plan, one-on-one coach, exclusive client chat, cover the cost of the plan, extra income opportunities, business coaching with myself, and help others get healthy. What will it cost you if you don't say yes to something that's in front of you that in your gut, you know that's there? And that was me. Like, I didn't really know what I was signing up for 8.5 years ago. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I'm just so glad I took action on that day and said yes, because what would it cost me would have been like, I mean, my life would have gone down a completely different path. And for things to change, we have to change, right? Jim Rohn says this all the time. For things to get better, we have to get better. And that's what this community is all about, is helping us all level up. These are the tools to help you grow personally and for your side business. So we have weekly team calls, there's support chats. There's an incredible 4-week mentoring program, social media training, monthly company events, 21-day nutrition challenges, personal development tools. So if you're like, I don't even know like how I would be successful in this, you don't need to. That's our job, is to give you the tools to be successful and to help you change your life and other people's lives as well. What will it cost you in your life if you're not part of something like this? You'd miss out on trips. You would miss out on, you know, going quad biking, miss out on going on boats, missing out on going to Miami. All of this stuff is right there in front of you. It's right there at the tip of your finger. This is all for you. This is why we did this call today, because I'm like, more people get to know what we do. Next steps. All you got to do, it's so simple. You're going to say, I'm in to your coach. And put I'm in the chat as well. Put I'm in to your coach. Send your BTES coach right now, saying absolutely I'm in. There's 2 types of people in the world. There's people that take action and they get it, something amazing that happens. And there's people that think about it and then they talk themselves out of why they shouldn't do something. And this is why I'm being so strong right now. You guys have heard me on my podcast, you've heard me in my workouts, but this is something I'm so certain and confident on. Because if you think about it, you will think about all the reasons why you won't do it. And that will never get you where you want to be in life. I already know that you're on this call for a reason. I already know that there's something inside of you right now that wants to be part of something else bigger than yourself, that wants to step outside of your comfort zone. It's a little bit unsure, but you know that there's that gut feeling inside that says, I just need to text my coach right now. So even if you're like a little bit like, I'm still a little bit unsure, I don't know exactly what's going on, get your phone out right now and text your coach, I'm in. I am in. What we're going to do is everybody who gets started today, they complete the 4-week mentoring program. You're going to get an exclusive BTS shirt and you're going to get a bonus call with me. And lastly, we just want to welcome you to the team. You know, the stories that you heard today are emotional, right? Because it's so incredible. It's life-changing. The reason I'm so passionate, I'm so excited, and this is something that I do on the side. This isn't something that's like my main thing. I'm on here because I love it. And you know, when everybody was like, Rebecca, we need to share this with more people, I'm like, absolutely we do. I feel like I'm doing a disservice every day when I go to bed and I'm not sharing more people to get inside this community. And the reason is those stories. Those stories change your life. Now imagine that is you. In 6 months' time, you're on a call just like this and you're sharing your story because you had the courage and you had the confidence just to say yes.